No, my daughter and son-in-law are just getting over it now. My daughter.
All right, everyone.
She's a teacher, and she got it from another teacher. And then, of course, her husband.
I'm going to choose a fresh card from a fresh deck to see what our intention is for today.
That's a new one, lately.
I know. These are very fresh. Oof. Might need to do it this way. They're so fresh. Fresh cards.
I can throw a rock and wherever it lands.
Please don't.
Right between the eyes.
Yeah. What is our intention? I balance my masculine and feminine sides. The masculine, which for those of you unaware is the giving energy of your body and energy, and the feminine, which is the receiving, parts of me are in perfect balance and harmony. I am at peace and all is well. Yay!
Okay.
It's a great card. I'm going to leave these cards right here on my yoga mat. If any of you want to come and do your own card pull before you leave, please feel free. Awesome. All right, so we're going to start in a nice, easy seated pose. Oh. I think that's my card pull. I'm just going to throw that out there. It's like hidden under there. All right, so we're going to take some nice, deep breaths in and center for a moment. So find whatever posture serves you to sit in, whether that's cross-legged or not. Just connect to how your body feels. And then as the eyes close, just begin to deepen that breath. You'll start to feel, with each breath in through the nose, your belly expands like you're filling a balloon with air. With each breath out the nose, the belly deflates, navel to spine. Just begin this inhale and this exhale. As you're breathing, feel your shoulders relax. Allow the space in between your eyebrows to soften. Bring yourself into the present moment. Just focusing on breath. As you connect to this breath, you might start to notice the ribs and the lungs warming up, extending that inhale a little longer, and that exhale a little longer. Just connecting in and out. Now all together, we're going to do a nice ebb and flow breath to allow breath and mind and body to work as one. So as you inhale, just feel the belly fill and then feel the chest fill, like your whole torso is full. And then as you exhale out, chest relaxes and then belly relaxes. Inhale, belly. And then chest, and then exhale, chest, and then belly. And starting to find this flow, almost like the waves of an ocean. You breathe in, you fill up, and then you breathe out, you relax. Inhale from bottom to top. And exhale from top to bottom. Just beginning to breathe normally as you bring your hands together. Start to rub your hands, creating some friction, as well as some light love energy in between your hands. Compassion. And then do a little scan of your body. See where your body needs a little love today. And then once you feel those hands nice and warm with all that compassion energy, I want you to place your hands on different areas of your body. Just allow the hands to kind of rest into these areas. Again, bringing in that compassion as well as awareness. Today, I'm going to guide us through a mixed level flow. So always choosing the modifications that support your body over your ego. And always modifying however you need to feel connected to your highest good for your body. Just giving yourself a couple more moments if you want to move around, giving your body some compassion, energy. And slowly, your hands will find their way at heart center. Thumbs rest against sternum, setting an intention for your yoga practice. It could be in alignment with the card pull. It could also be a motion or a feeling you would like to generate on your mat so that you can take that into the rest of your day. It could be just a simple word to help you stay present on your mat. We'll all seal our intentions together with a full deep breath. Inhale. And then exhale. Head moves towards the hands, allowing the mind and the heart to honor and acknowledge each other. With chin to chest, hands come down to thighs, and just begin some gentle neck rolls, either direction. Make sure when you go back, the head and the neck stay long, elongated. If the neck rolls bother your neck at all, then just do half rolls, which is rolling ear over shoulder, chin down to chest, and ear over other shoulder, chin to chest. Again, just listening to your body, what it needs. If you're doing the full circles, you're just going to reverse them to the other side. And then next time your chin is to chest, you're just going to pause there. Inhale, squeeze the shoulders up to the ears. And exhale, shoulders back and down, stack head on shoulders, open eyes. And now change the cross of your legs. And 3 sun breaths. So inhale, reach the arms up, palms touch, and then exhale, right in through the mind into your heart. 2 more sun breaths. Inhale, reach up. Exhale in. Last sun breath. Inhale, reach up. And exhale. Inhale, you're going to reach on up. Exhale, side stretch to the left. Allow that bottom shoulder to relax. Nice, elongated right side of your body. Feel the sits bone. Stay rooted in the right side. Take some deep breaths. Feel that side body stretching and releasing with each breath. And then inhale, reach up, and exhale to the other side. And again, make sure your shoulders stay grounded, relaxed, so do your sits bones, grounded. And then reach up and relax that hand down. Inhale, the arms reach on up, long torso. Exhale, twist to the left. That right hand comes to left knee. Back hand just supports your spine. And just take a few deep breaths here. With each breath in, feel the spine elongate. With each breath out, just feel the spine begin to release any tension. Inhale is elongation. Exhale is tension release. Nice deep breaths here. And slowly unravel. And now inhale, reach up, nice long spine. And on an exhale, you twist to the other side. And again, nice deep breaths here. Feel that elongation. And then slowly unravel. Now we're going to find our way to hands and knees. We'll only be on our knees for a moment. If you do need extra cush, you can always just roll your mat up a little. We're just going to do a few little cat-cows here. So spread your fingers nice and wide. You probably want to, because of this ground, find where your knees aren't on a crack in the stone. That'll help. All right. Inhale, tailbone shines up, belly to mat, gaze up. Exhale, tuck that tail, squeeze the navel and gaze in, cat arch. Inhale, flows you back through into cow. And exhale, into cat arch. Just feel the spine lengthen. Inhale into cow. And exhale. And just start to find your flow here in cat-cow. Just try as much as possible to start to articulate each vertebra. So as you're moving here, feel each vertebra trying to move independently with the other ones. And right here, you're even beginning the vinyasa relationship, which is breath and body moving as one. We're going to, in a moment, begin to stand up and flow. I encourage you to just come back and connect to this cat-cow, allowing this breath and body to still move as one as we create our vigorous standing sequence. And then the next time you're in cat arch, you're going to come on back to a neutral spine table position. You're going to step your hands, maybe a step or two forward, tuck your toes, and move up and back to your first down dog of the day. Make sure those hands are spread wide, fingers wide, yogi hands. And then keep your feet at least hip socket width apart. They can be wider if your hammies need it. Then take your dog for a little walk. You're going to bend one leg and then the other, allowing the backs of your legs to start to stretch out. Continue to deeply breathe. Check in with that neck. You should be looking somewhere at your upper thighs. Let your neck totally surrender. Use the activation of your hands and your arms as you feel the release in your back and your legs. Getting any little spider webs, as I call it, out. So if you want to twist a little in down dog, want to move in any different way, just feel free to do that now. It's getting any of those little cobwebs out of your muscles. And then we're going to come into stillness and down dog. We're going to take a nice deep breath in and let it all go. And now walk the feet to meet the hands. You'll be in a forward fold now. And allow the head and neck to surrender. Knees will be bent if your hamstrings need it. Feet are hip socket width apart. And now just begin to stack all the way up. Coming on to your mountain pose. Feel these feet nice and active into the ground. Inhale, arms reach. And exhale, heart center. Inhale, rise. You're going to clasp your left wrist with your right hand. Exhale, up and over, side stretch. Inhale, reach up, reverse your clasp. Exhale, up and over, side stretch. Inhale, rise up. Now exhale, swan dive. We're going to do 3 sun salutes to warm our body up. Inhale, straight spine, gaze forward. Hands can come to shins or to the mat. And then exhale, you lower down. Inhale, step back. Plant those hands, downward facing dog. You take a nice deep breath here. Let it all go. Walk the feet back to meet the hands, forward fold. Inhale, straight spine, gaze forward. Exhale, fold. And now either round up again or bring hands to hips. Root those feet, rise up, inhale. And exhale, mountain pose. Inhale, arms rise, palms touch. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, rise, clasp your wrist, and exhale, up and over, side stretch. Inhale, rise, reverse your clasp, up and over, side stretch. Inhale, rise, exhale, fold forward. Sun salutation. Inhale, straight spine. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, plant the hands, downward facing dog. Start to find that flow of breath and body as you breathe in. Let it go. Walk the feet forward. Inhale, straight spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way back up. And exhale. All right, one more. I'm just going to guide us with the inhale and exhale. So inhale, clasp, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Step back. Nice breath in. Let it go. Walk the feet to meet the hands. Inhale, straight spine. And exhale, fold. Rise up. And exhale. Inhale, arms rise, clasp, and exhale. Inhale, rise, clasp, and exhale. Inhale, rise, and now hands to hips, right foot steps back. The farther you go, the more difficult, and then spin your back heel down. You want heel alignment. Make sure you can see your big toe, and then heart center or full warrior 1 arms. Take some nice deep breaths here. Feel the feet rooted. Find your focus with your breath. Nice deep breaths. Take 1 more deep inhale. And then exhale, hands to hips, and glide that foot back, mountain pose. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to hips, left foot steps back. Back heel spins down. And again, remember, heel alignment. And find your warrior arms. Nice deep breaths here. Connect to that breath and body. One more deep breath in. And then exhale, hands come to hips, coming on forward. Inhale, rise up, palms touch. And exhale, hands to hips. Sit back into a chair pose now. So you're going to zip up your lower core. Want to tuck your pelvis under. Make sure you can see your big toes. And then you're going to bring your hands to heart or full expression. We're going to do some lion's breaths here to let go of any stuck energy you're feeling physically, emotionally, or mentally. So with lion's breath, you're going to close the eyes and you scrunch the face, almost like you're accumulating your energy. And then on the exhale, the eyes fly open, the tongue flies open, and feel the energy shooting right into the earth. Nice deep breath in. Let it go. Deep breath in. One more. And then inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to hips. Right foot steps back. And from here, you're going to keep the back heel lifted now. So we're going to come into a little bit of a balance. So if this is too hard for you, bring your hand leaning forward on your thigh. If it's easy enough, you want to make sure you're not feeling anything in your low back. If you are, Bend the back knee, zip up, and then re-straighten. It'll give you that lower core activation you need. Now, you could stay here, or either of those warrior arm positions are available. Nice deep breath in, high lunge. Find a focal point for balance. Remember, breath and body. One more deep breath in. And then exhale, hands lower, and then you lower this leg down. Now you can untuck the toes here. We just want to give this right thigh a nice little stretch here. Take some nice deep breaths. Just feel that stretch in your right thigh. We're going to go through a little flow. So you're going to rise up, walk your hands back, flex that foot as much as you can. If you can't flex, it's okay. We're going to take just a couple breaths here. Now, I like to tuck my back toes to do the flow. It helps with stability. So first here, just give that left hammy a nice couple breaths. And now we're going to flow. So you're going to step forward. You're going to take a nice deep breath in. Nice deep breath out. And then flow backwards. And a full round of breath here. And now this is where you can go on your own at your own pace. You just flow with a full inhale and exhale with each pose. Start to feel maybe the body begin to release a little more. And after your last hamstring stretch, you will come forward and you'll step back. We'll all meet in downward dog. We'll all take a nice full deep breath in. Let it go. Walk the feet to meet the hands, forward fold. Inhale, straight spine. Exhale, fold. And again, inhale, rising up. The arms can even sweep up. And exhale. Inhale up, clasp your right, or your left, sorry. Rise up. And your right now. Rise up. And chair pose again. Now we're going to bring our hands into this lion's breath. So you're going to bring your hands in front of you. We're going to scrunch our hands up. Again, we're just accumulating anything that's unwanted, allowing the earth to compost it and recycle. Deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale. Inhale. And inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to hips, left foot steps back. Now remember, high lunge. The farther you go, the more difficult. Activate that lower core and find your arms, either leaning forward, hand to hip, or those warrior positions. And take some deep breaths. Coming back to your breath, find your focal point for balance. One more deep breath in. And exhale, you lower and you come on down onto that knee. And again, we're just going to take a couple breaths here to wake up this hip. And then we're going to move back. Just take a couple breaths here. Wake up your right hammy. Nice full breaths. I like to imagine when I breathe, I'm almost breathing into the muscle like my breath is massaging it. All right, now we're going to begin to flow, and you can find your own pace here. So as you come forward, a full round of breath. And then you move back, full round of breath, and flow at your own pace now. Next time you're stretching your hamstring, you'll come forward and we'll all meet back in downward facing dog. As we all together take a nice deep breath in. Let it go. Walk the feet to meet the hands, forward fold. Now we're going to give our wonderful IT band on both sides a lovely stretch. Now that our legs are stretched. You're going to bend your right knee, keep the left leg completely straight. You're going to bring your right hand in front of you. Soft fist, planted palm, or tented fingers, your preference, okay? So again, right knee bent, left leg completely straight. You're going to bring your left hand to your hip. And this is where you can start to turn up. The second you turn up to the left, you're going to start to feel that wonderful, glorious stretch in your IT band. Oh, yeah. Hi. Hi, IT band. Hi, quadricep. Hi, Hammy.
So glad I just had a massage.
Nice deep breath. Oof. All right, one more breath in, ladies. Come on out. All right, just bounce a little, shake the head and neck out. And move into the other side. So bend the left knee, plant that right foot, and then come on up. Usually one side is very different than the other. Just take full deep breaths. Nice breaths. Imagine that breath again, massaging the tension away. And then slowly come out. And again, just a little bounce. Head and neck relax. All right, and now rounding up one vertebra at a time. Back to mountain pose. Shoulders roll up, back and down. Inhale, arms rise, and exhale, heart center. You're going to keep your hands here. See if you can now with a balance. Keep your left foot where it is, step your right foot back. Now we're going to come into some wonderful stretch for our arms. If you can't stay in high lunge for balance, spin the back heel down for warrior one. Either option is cool with me. Listen to your body. Now we're going to take our left arm under our right and we're going to give ourselves a little hug. As you do this, plant your left big toe down. Keep your focus. This might be where you stay. If you want to go further into eagle arms, the forearms will touch. The most advanced eagle arms is wrap. Again, find the version that supports your body. We're going to take some nice deep breaths. If you're in eagle arms, pull the shoulder blades down and try and lift the elbows for a stretch. Root your core down to make sure that you stay stabilized. Deep breaths here. Remember, find the breath and the body come as one. And then slowly release your hands. Plant your hands back on your hips and step forward. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart. Root your right foot, your left foot goes back. Again, you have warrior one or high lunge as an option. Get that lower extremity, all those extremities activated, and then we're eagle arming. So now it's right under left. Again, give yourself a little hug. Nice deep breaths. And then if you want to do second or third option for eagle arms, feel free. Easy breath, easy mind, easy pose. Feel the shoulders release so you feel the strength of your legs. One more deep breath in, and then exhale, let it go. Hands plant on hips, step forward. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, straight spine. Exhale, fold, and step back, downward dog. Take a full deep breath in. Let it go. Now lower onto the knees. You're going to untuck the toes. We're going to come into a plank position now. We're going to take a nice deep breath in and then exhale. Start to lower all the way onto your mat. You're going to untuck the toes now, and you're going to bring your elbows right underneath your shoulders in Sphinx pose. Now you can sway the hips a little from side to side so you can kind of feel your body nestle right into that mat. You feel your pelvis relaxed. You want to relax the shoulders. You want to open up your chest. So Sphinx pose is about opening the chest. And again, listen to your body. See where it's at today. Try and untuck the toes if you can. It'll help the stretch of the pelvis. And then check to see if you're jutting your chin forward. Allow the lower part of your cervical vertebrae and the upper to almost be the same length. All right, now come on down. You're going to rest your hands to either side of your body, and the cheek will go to either side. You're going to bring your legs up, your feet up, and you're going to sway those hips. Just massage your low back for a moment. And then we're going to come on back, untuck your toes, and now we're going to reach up and over. Palms will plant. Your hands are right by your shoulders. We're coming into baby cobra now. So allow your shoulders to relax. Listen to your low back. Nice deep breaths here. And lower down. Rest to the opposite cheek, and then move your legs from side to side. Massage that low back. Coming on back. And now you can either do the baby, the full cobra. If you want to come to up dog, you're going to lift your legs off of the mat. Your toes push into the mat. And listen to your body. And then wherever you are at, the knees will lower, downward dog. Take a nice full round of breath. Inhale. Let it go. Now you're going to lower your forearms onto the mat. We're moving into dolphin pose. So you want to plant your forearms and plant your hands. Some people like to bring their hands together and clasp them. You can. The heels can be lifted here if your hamstrings need it. Now this is a shoulder strengthener as well as a shoulder stretch. So you want to make sure your neck is relaxed. When you're here, you're going to start to push into your forearms. Feel the stretch that happens in your shoulders. It's going to be right where your lats are. Now, to intensify this, you activate your lower core. You have to activate your lower core. You see if you could step one step forward. It comes now more into a balancing pose. Just listen to your body. Take some deep breaths. Feel your core activate. If you start to feel your shoulders shake, you need more activation in the core. Think navel in and up. One more deep breath in. And then exhale. You're going to lower the knees, untuck the toes, and for a moment, just rest in child's pose. The forehead rest down. Take some nice full deep breaths. And as you exhale, exhale out with a sigh. Audible or not, just let all that go. We're going to do some fun playing in dolphin pose in a moment. I want you to just, again, listen to the body over the ego. See where you're ready to go today. If any of this playing does not feel good for your body, traditional dolphin, down dog, even some cat-cows are an option for you. All right, we're going to come on back up. Now you're going to move back into dolphin pose. Planted hands or clasped, your preference. Now first find the activation, your core. And then plant all the weight into your left foot. Lift your right leg. relax. Great. Woohoo! Use your core. And then lower that right leg. Plant your right foot, lift your left, use your core. Head and neck relaxed. And lower. And then child's pose for a rest. Great job, everybody. If you're feeling any tension in the neck or shoulder area, it could be that you're unconsciously tensing this area up. So as we go up for our last time, I encourage you, activate that core a little bit more. All right, we're coming up. Dolphin pose. Last time. Use that lower core. Now you're going to plant the left foot and lift the right leg. And if you want to play a little more with me, you bend the left leg and see if you can whoop, do a little hop with the left. Hop off the mat. Whoop, just for a hot sec. Whoop. Whoop, just for a hot sec. Whoop.
Yes, I did.
And lower, child's pose. Even if it's a centimeter, you whooped. Great job, ladies. All right, other side. Let's go. Make it fun, use your core. All right, left leg lifts. Little bend in that right leg, whoop. Woohoo, whoop. Whoop.
Yay!
And lower. Child's pose. And now just rest. If you want to take your hands behind you for child's pose to rest your shoulders a little more, feel free. Great job, everybody. That's one stage more than you would have done today if you didn't play with a little hopping.
I've never done that before. That was so cool.
It's fun. That is a prep to do handstand, shoulder handstand.
So great. I am so excited.
Now that same thing you can actually do at home if you place your fists up against a wall.
Yeah.
And then you can go up and the wall will be there for you.
So excited.
I've never done that.
We're not going to be going that far up. I'm only one person. I can't handle if all you ladies fall over at the same time. All right, we're going to come on back. You take your time, downward dog. All right, we'll take a full deep breath together in down dog. Inhale. Let it go. Walk the feet to meet the hands. Inhale, straight spine. Exhale, fold. And now our eyes all the way up. And hands to heart center. All right, we're going to bring our hands on our hips. We're going to bring all of the weight into your right foot. So make sure, because we're on a weird surface, that you can get as much as possible not on a crack, because we're going to be balancing. All right, now you're going to bend this right knee so you can bring the left foot up and over in a figure four. If that doesn't work for you, and your body's like, oh no, you can do tree legs. Okay, now we're doing eagle arms. So you want to root this right big toe down. Zip up, find your focal point, come on up, and now right under left. You have the hug option or the other options for eagle arms. Nice deep breaths, push that right big toe down. Remember, easy breath, easy mind, easy pose. And then slowly come out. And we're just going to sway for a minute. Great job, everyone. All right, moving to the other side. So make sure you're on a firm surface with your left foot. Coming onto all parts of that foot and then bend the knee. Figure four. If that doesn't work, remember you have tree option. Yeah, left under right. Then focal point, big toe core. That's all you remember. Breathe as you think. Focal point, big toe core. job, everybody. Balancing poses are actually easy. Our mind just makes them difficult for us.
So much of our life, our mind makes it difficult.
I know, lovely mind.
I kept thinking, the wind is blowing me over. I'm stronger than the wind. Yes.
All right, we're going to go into a nice wide-legged stance. I'll have us face this way. It looks like a little nicer sky view. So you're just going to go nice and wide on your mat. All right, we're going to take our right toes to face me, left heel out. We're going to come into a warrior two. You're going to take a nice deep breath and flip the front palm, and exhale, reverse your warrior. So left arm rests on left leg. Open up that right chest. Yeah, looks great. Now we're going to flow for just a minute. So right forearm on front thigh, that left comes up and over. We're going to inhale back, reverse warrior, and we're going to exhale. Feel your legs support you. Inhale, and exhale. Two more, and exhale. Last one, and exhale, and hold side angle for just a moment. Rising on up, warrior two. Then you're going to bring your left hand to your hip. I'm going to show you a trick for triangle. Straighten your right leg. This hip should not move. It stays right here. If you start to feel this, you went too low. So stretch that right as far as it can go with nice straight legs, and then find your hand to your leg where this hip doesn't sink down. You'll find your happy spot. Start to go down until you feel the hip go down. That's where you want to stay. That's where your body's ready for the stretch today. You can stay there with hand on hip, or you can lift that left arm up. The palm will face the way that you are looking. Look up, down, to the side, whatever feels good for your neck. Triangle. You might feel this in your low back, down your leg. Deep breaths here. All right, grip your feet and inhale, rise up. Hands are going to come to the T. We're just going to switch warrior two now to face the back. There you go. You'd figure it out eventually. Now bend that front knee. Warrior two. All right, we're going to flow now. Flip the front palm, reverse that warrior. And then exhale, side angle. Inhale back. And exhale. Inhale back. And exhale. One more. Inhale back. And exhale. And now hold in side angle for a moment. Again, make sure your knee's in alignment. So that left toe, the left foot should be nice and straight. So Kim, take your left foot a little more straight. See, there you go. And now coming on back up, warrior two. Bring the right hand to the hip as you straighten both legs. Triangle on this side. So stretch that left arm and then come down again to wherever that hip says it's time to stop. This can be where you stay. And the left arm can come on up. Again, the palm faces the way you look. Nice deep breaths. Nancy, come up just a little. Right there. And open that hip up. Yeah. Does that feel okay? Then bring the arm right up, shoulder height. Perfect. Looks great. All right, one more full deep breath. And then rising on up. Arms to a T, hands to hips, wide-legged stance. We want nice straight legs now, straight feet. Inhale, puff your chest, and exhale, hinge forward. Now, if you want to widen your stance, you can. Just make sure the feet can get to the mat. So if you have to widen your stance to the hands to get to the mat, you can allow that. Now, we're going to be here for a couple deep side breaths. So I'm going to show you a few options for your hands and your arms. You can be just like I am here. You can bend the elbows if your body allows it. You can grab both big toe with a yogi toe lock, which is peace fingers wrap around your big toe, thumb pushes into toenail. Or you can bring your hands right underneath you. Your hands will plant down behind you. So again, you have a few options. And if you're doing the hands behind you, you want the palms to be facing down. Yeah, that'll give your shoulders the best stretch. And again, if this starts to bother you and want to transition your arms, please feel free. We're going to do what's called the let go sigh breath. So as you take a deep inhale, just like we did in lion's breath, I want you to accumulate anything that doesn't serve you. And as you exhale out with a sigh, I want you to imagine the crown of your head is just dumping it out, almost like a faucet pouring water out. And imagine that the earth can just absorb it. With each inhale, we're going to imagine the word let, and with each exhale, go. All together. Inhale, let. Exhale, go. Let. Go. Let. Go. Couple more. Go. At your own pace with your let go breath. And after your last let go sigh, you'll bring your arms back so that your wrists are right underneath your shoulders. And then from here, you're going to step your hands to the right so that you can plant your hands at the front of your mat. And we're just going down into a child's pose. And just relaxing for a couple moments in child's pose. We're going to move now onto the floor, our seated sequence. Any tension, unwanted tension, any ego that came up on your standing sequence, just let it go. And then when you're ready, roll to either hip. We're going to come up into an easy seated position with the legs out in front of you in staff. Move that flesh so you can feel those sits bones rooted. Now you're going to bring your right foot in. You're going to plant that foot. It should be about a fist width away. You're going to bring your right hand behind you. The inhale rises that left arm. Keep this foot flexed. The exhale allows you to hug or hook. Whatever feels better. And take some nice deep breaths here. Slowly come out of that pose. Just do a little counter twist. And then you're going to open up the sole of the foot into the extended leg. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, up and over. You'll find your stopping place is when you start to jut this lovely chin forward because your ego wants to get closer to your foot. Take some nice deep breaths. You want to stretch all those deep muscles, all the muscles that are underneath that calf. And remember, the breath can be a massage tool for your muscles. And coming on back up. I'm going to bring that leg out, re-root. The left foot comes in, fist width away. Left hand behind you. Inhale, right rises. And exhale. Give yourself a hug. Make sure that right foot stays flat to support your hips. Nice deep breath. Again, you can hug or you can hook. And slowly unravel, just a gentle counter twist. And then open up, sole of the foot into the extended leg. Inhale, reach. And exhale, fold. Again, one side is usually different than the other, so listen to your body. So your left foot is actually in. You can't see me. Yep, we're just stretching the same way we did on the other side. I just realized you can't see me over there. You don't have radar vision.
I turn it off on weekends.
Ah.
Instead of a TV screen.
Steven's our AD guy.
There you go. Coming on back up. Both legs out, reroot. Now we're going over both. So inhale, reach up. And exhale. And slowly come on up. All right, we're gonna bend the knees and bring the feet flat. Just make sure you'll have enough room to lower down onto your mat. And coming on down onto the mat. Oh, now you're gonna hug the legs in. Yeah, feels good, huh? You're gonna hold each knee with each hand. And we're gonna do some sacral circles. These feel great. So you're gonna take your knees in, then take the knees and the hips to the left, out and to the right. You're circling on your sacrum clockwise. And just allow the knees, if they want to go a little wider, let them have some free expression. But feel yourself gently rolling on your sacrum. This is a great deep tissue massage you can give yourself, especially now that we're on this harder surface. Take some deep, deep breaths here. Our sacrum and our cranium, our head right at our occiputs, right at the lower part of our skull, they hold a lot of tension. So we're going to, in these last moments before we get into relaxation pose, you're going to get your cranial and your sacral areas relaxed. Next time your knees are hugged in, take a deep breath. And reverse direction. Now we're sacral rocking the opposite way. As you're doing this, even start to feel like your head and neck become jello. When our sacrum moves, our cranium moves, and vice versa. They are attached at both ends of our spine. They talk to each other all day. All right, next time the knees are hugged in, give yourself a deep breath. Now you're going to bring the legs on up. You can hold them if you want. And just roll your ankles a little. We want to just allow any stagnant blood in our legs to flow out. And then you're going to take your hands here and just slap up the legs as far as you can get up and down the inside and just up a little. Let all that blood recirculate. And then slowly, slowly bring those legs down. And now we're going to do a little sacral rocking that's going to help your cranial area to relax. So your feet should be about hip socket width apart. Heels are in alignment with your sits bones. You're going to push into your heels gently and then relax. You'll start to feel the sacrum rocking back and forth, and it will begin to move your head and neck. I want you to find the pace that feels good for you. So if it's slow or if it's fast. But I want you to start to feel, if you need to adjust your shoulders or anything to get comfortable or readjust your neck, start to feel like that head and neck is jello. Feeling the sacrum dictating the movement. As you start to just let your head and neck go along for the ride. Now we're going to exhale out with ha breaths here, imagining like you're fogging a mirror. This will help you calm the brain down during this rocking. So take a deep breath in, ha breath. And continue that at your own pace. Just a couple more moments. And now slowly allow the rocking to come to stillness. Just turn your head now from right to left. Notice if you're feeling any more space here. You can even roll your shoulders a little farther away from your ears. And then bring your nose back to face the sky. Hug your knees in. Just rock a little until your knees fall all the way to your right. Arms open up to a T. Gentle supine twist. The head can stay looking up. It can turn to the left. Listen to the body. Slowly come up and change sides. And then slowly come up. A little hug in. And then extend the legs long onto the mat for Shavasana, relaxation pose. Getting comfortable however you need, adjusting. Palms will face up, arms are by your sides. Let your hips relax. Feel the jaw and the face soften. Almost imagine like you have just little weights on your jaw bones. And the weights just gently let your jaw relax. Just feel your eyes sinking a little deeper into their sockets. Feel your joints in your shoulders, your spine, your hips, elbows and knees, wrists and ankles soften. Just begin to melt into your mat in Shavasana. We'll be here for just a moment. Allow yourself to just breathe into the present moment in silence. I will guide us out of it very soon. beginning to deepen your breath. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Roll the wrists and ankles. On an inhale, stretch the arms up above the head. Nice long stretch. And exhale, hug the knees into your chest as you gently rock from side to side until eventually you roll to either side in a fetal pose. Your head can rest on the mat or on your bottom arm. And for a moment, just relish in fetal pose. Let the body surrender. Relishing in these last few moments of relaxation. And then, taking your time when you're ready, you'll plant your top hand right onto the mat in front of you and use that hand to gently push up as you keep your head and neck relaxed. Back to your easy seated pose with eyes closed and hands to heart center. As we recommit to your intention, we all together take a deep breath in. And exhale, head moves towards the hands, allowing the mind to acknowledge the heart and the heart the mind. Thanking yourself for your practice today. May you all be happy, healthy, live with ease. As always, the goodness in me honors and acknowledges the goodness in you, which means namaste. And for a moment, just keep the eyes closed, rest your hands. We're going to read our intention card again. And then if you would like a little more of that deep blue to end your practice with, just place a palm facing up, and I'll come over to everybody. I balance my masculine, my giving energy, and my feminine, my receiving energy. The masculine and feminine parts of me are in perfect balance and harmony. I am at peace, and all is well. I'm going to be coming over with that deep blue. Again, you can massage that into your neck or your arms and take some nice deep breaths. And then you'll move slowly off of your mat when you're ready. Thank you all for joining us for our live here out in the park. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out and ask. Check out a lot of my live videos, from energy work to yoga to body work. I'm here to support you in any way I can. And again, check out my events on my website, tracystotalwellness.com/events, for many of my virtual and then a few little outdoor in-person events here in Florida. Be well, everybody. Happy Saturday.